traders, like, subscribe, comment, get a community going. Let's take a look at the dollar like we usually do. Surging higher, it's just a runaway train at the moment. It can't be stopped. King dollar reigns supreme. And we wonder how much higher it can go. In terms of looking at the RSI, we are in overbought territory, but it can become more overbought in a strong trend. However, there is a tiny bit of negative divergence here, based with this high over here, as the RSI made a higher high, but prices made RSI made a lower high now, but prices made a higher high. So could we see a bit of a pullback to that 21-day exponential moving average? I suppose the event that would cause that would be the CPI print on tomorrow, Wednesday. So let's take a look at risk. We can see the S&P 500 is sitting right on that support line at the 38.2 fib level, as well as the 3.8 support. It got quite close to that 50-day simple moving average in the downtrend line, but it's now decided to roll over. The next level I'll be watching for is around here. There's a bit of support there, and then below there I'd be looking to that former mid-June low. Let me just delete this line. I don't know why it's sitting there. Hit the save button there. Okay, Euro US dollar remains a massive tease. We're only around 10, 12 pips away from parity. So most likely will be hit either today or this coming week. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. The RSI, tiny bit of negative divergence here. RSI is not making as low a low previously, but price is making a lower low. We are in obviously oversold territory. So my thing would be if we slice through that parity level, stops will get hit, and we could see quite a violent non-linear price move. However, we are quite oversold, and we could see a temporary pop higher back towards this 102 level. Let's take a look at cable. Cable's also down in the dumps. It sliced through this former low here at around 118, 119. And now, 115 comes into target. That's the next level for traders to watch. RSI's got a bit more room to run before it can actually become more significantly oversold. But again, negative divergence. Are we running out of selling momentum? Are they getting tired? They've just run a marathon. Let's look at Euro GBP. Nice little bounce off that 200-day simple moving average. It's holding. And we'll see if we can get another rally back towards that 0.85 level, and above there we got the 0.855 50-day simple moving average. The RSI is sort of pulled a little reversal there. Let's look at dollar yen. Dollar yen, again, negative divergence. And the RSI sort of the price has hit a bit of a brick wall at around 137.5. And it's sort of making a kind of a small bearish candle. Again, US CPI is going to be a big driver for this currency on Wednesday. The RSI still has plenty room to run higher. Above 140, I think we'd start to hear the market might start to become a bit uneasy about a Ministry of Finance intervention. But in my opinion, they've got to do more. They've got to do something with that yield curve control, whether they widen the band or they target a different portion of the yield curve, or they actually, allow the actual yield curve control target 0% to fluctuate more. And remove the actual target, because this is the dollar yen's being driven by the dollar yen yield spread differential. So it can't just be a FX intervention story. They've got to do something more as well. It's probably best bet is to do a combination of things. Aussie dollar not enjoying the risk off sentiment and the issues with China flaring up back again. And commodity complex getting hit a bit. So yeah, not looking good for the Aussie dollar. Still a bit of room to run before oversold concerns creep back into. Let's take a look at spot Brent rolling over a bit. Risk off, soaring dollar, and some fears on China maybe locking down again. So yeah, it's sort of just hovering around there. Not a massive bearish candle. I think maybe the big moves we saw were last week, but never say never with crude, that's for sure. It's a hell of an exciting asset class. Gold still remains below that 1750 bottom of range support. It needs to get back above there. The RSI is in deeply oversold territory. So yeah, when you get back above there, have a run maybe at the 1775 resistance level, and then we've got the 21-day exponential moving average above there in 1.8. That's it for today's Technical Tuesdays. I hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, very interesting at the moment. We've got that marquee event on Wednesday, US CPI. Watch your dollar yen exposures, your gold, your equities, and your main G4 dollar crosses. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next week.